Welcome back for some more Avowed. Oh. This is the market where we get high. It's pretty cool. Always wanted a market like that. What do you reckon, chat? Aha, money. Thought there'd be a good chance of there being money in here. And I wasn't disappointed. That's right, let's have a little look. How do we want to go about this? I kind of wish I'd flag off war. Yeah.
Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Adherents not exemplify everything we hate?
Burn! She's a witch.
Never come here.
You, Adherent! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city!
Thank you. What's going on?
The citizens of Paradis have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you.
Say whatever you want about the Empire, but leave me out of it.
You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
Then so be it.
The Adherents only see us as soil to feed their dying homeland.
There's clapping cheeks back there.
Why should we nourish them? We have our own home, our own lives to live.
The Clavager deserved better!
The gods will make them pay.
The bear was the bear part of the Empire too now?
Clavager Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slain! Murdered!
We must stand against tyranny!
They will never take our home.
The Adherents have come quietly. They will not take us by force, but with rules and charters. They will steal our city from underneath our feet.
Feet, you say?
The Adherents only see
Okay,
us
whatever.
as soil
Down with
to
Adir!
feed their
Down with
dying
Adir!
homeland.
Down with Adir!
Alright, you
Why
guys have
should we
fun.
nourish them?
I'll leave you
We
guys
have
to
our
it.
own home, our own
I'm just gonna go
lives
around
to live.
and take whatever I can see. You guys understand. You'd do it too if you could. I know you would. Now then. Money. Money. You've just been throwing all their money down here. Crazy work. I thought I was stuck in here for a second. And damned to forever be in the water bath. Or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
What do you want?
Huh? Huh?
What do you?
Okay, well, I just accidentally got them to shut up. Let's see if we can get them to speak again. We might not be able to. We might not be able to. We'll see. We shall see.
Do you really think the Adherents killed the Clavager?
No, the bear
Are you
killed him.
kidding? Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't do that. They know it turned the whole city against them.
But the city is already under lockdown. They could take it from the inside.
True.
Take it. The militia would put them down in an afternoon.
I always take it inside the city. I don't know about you guys. No, I'm kidding.
Clavager
What?
Aemond
Who said that?
allowed these interlopers onto our
Let's see.
streets. And where did it get him?
News? Perchance? Well. That is most assuredly a secret door. Dearest brother, or was it sister? May this letter find you in well spirits. A man of thuggish bearing stormed into my library the other day and demanded I help him find a book on the construction of an arquebus. I thought it proper service to Whale to steer this man towards an illuminated manuscript on the subject of Whitland toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, "What is an answer without a question?" He did not find my spiritual rhetoric helpful or amusing, and so he punched out 2 of my teeth. I trust your summer has been less tumultuous than mine. In more important news, my apprentice claims she saw the eyeless face in a dream the other night. I admit, I was so mad with envy that at first I refused to believe her. Well, forgive me for such a lapse of judgment. She described an aura of brilliant blue hues with a featureless face surrounded by a swarm of eyes, no 2 eyes alike. She claims Whale ignored her questions and she can't recall any specifics of what was said. In fact, my apprentice seems to have forgotten many things since before the visitation. She could not tell me where she grew up or what she liked to eat. At first I was so envious of her for having seen Whale with her own 2 eyes, but it seems Whale's visit was to conceal, not to illuminate. I pray she endures this test of faith and can look back at the event and feel the joy of mystery. What is an answer without a question? Last week I felt the solution was ignorance, but after Whale's visit I feel a road without length is closer to capturing the riddle. I worry my apprentice will look back at her visit from Whale and feel cheated, robbed of some moment of clarity we all thought we were owed when we first joined. I tried to tell her she was lucky, but she was too young to understand. What is an answer without a question? May I be dead and my soul scattered to the winds before anyone knows for certain. Ah, that was convenient.
Ah, a seeker of mysteries. Welcome. You are among friends. Please, close the door behind you. Thank you. Mysterious well, unlock these lamps unto us. Provide us with the knowledge our healers seek to heal the wounds of this new land. Its poisons and thorns are sharp and deadly. Keep those secrets you will, but grant us the keys to unlock them ourselves. We beg.
Okay. Well, good for you.
I can't tell what they're looking at.
Need more lockpicks, it would seem. Maybe we can get some around here somewhere. Maybe the merchants here will sell some.
See all.
I can stay in there. Keep her company. I'm sure she gets lonely in there. Thank you. Hope she didn't need that money. I really hope she didn't.
You can't afford it.
Me, shut up. Haven't been down here yet, have we? Nope. Very nice. Alright. Looks like maybe we can go to Sansa's Emporium then. Yeah. Are there any quest givers here? None that I can see.
We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Hey, you have to check in with me to enter this part of the... never mind. Doesn't matter anyway.
Uh-huh, if you say so. Is there a reason for this? No. Alright. Doesn't seem to be a reason at all. Sansa's Emporium.
Welcome.
It's a lot of
I was
books.
hoping you would drop in.
Right. We are back. Let's see, what have we got here? Let's start over here. This armor was worn by Claviger Belden during the dank spore outbreak of 2748 AI, when a bloom of spores infested Dawnshore and threatened to overtake the city. Belden routed the militia to burn out the colony and restore order, though he fell in the final battle. Thanks for the follow, W key select 98. The walls were later reinforced and the militia trained in the suppression of hostile fungus. While the armor has been thoroughly cleaned of spores, the Emporium kindly asks that visitors appreciate it at a safe distance. That armor looks ugly as fuck. Holy shit. Alright, let's see. Lecture at an academy. Neck attack is significantly older than it might first appear. Superating ruined on the city's side, referred to as the gullet. Not considerably different from your average slum. Contains all that might one expect at such a place. Has its own unique offering as well, a towering pile of garbage. It is in every sense abominable, but her leadership should be ashamed. Far more interesting than the case stratification of marijuana are the bones the city is built upon. It's a vast cavern beneath the city or whatever. Later it remains of an ancient city, referred to as the Old City. This sunken metropolis is notable for two reasons. It's markedly different in style, form and an apparent use from the architecture of modern Nekataka. And there's no readily available explanation for the old city's destruction. The old city's destruction is clearly the fault of the region's energetic volcanism and subsequent tectonic rumblings. I would caution against such an easy solution. Iran have lived in the region for thousands of years, earthquakes are common. Not match their creativity and expertise in building to withstand the earthquakes. Moreover, for all their flexibility in building construction, been proven to be remarkably stable over time, showing a clear preference for designs that mimic the rhythm and shapes of the natural world. The old city shows none of these things. Apparently stone cut and austere blocks, arranged in a manner not dissimilar from those prevalent in the Engriven ruins. Those 2 points in mind, does it not seem prudent to ask whether the old city is who are it in origin, and if it is not, who built it, and finally, what destroyed it? Alright. Animance's Lantern, Valiant Trading Company. Animancy is the art of channeling soul essence into inventions for the betterment of society. With a careful application of copper and Adra, Animancers can achieve wondrous results. It's fitted with a lost shard of luminous Adra, once melted in the Galleon Amo de Superiorante. How it washed up here is a mystery. Adra is long since depleted and will never shine again. Animancy is forbidden. Yeah, whatever. What? Ah. Unidentified experimental revenant. In 2828 AI, a two-headed revenant shambled out of the wilderness and settled in the outskirts of Dawnshore. Many attempts were made to put down the creature, but eventually the local militia resolved against sending any more soldiers to be devoured. Hunters recovered the remains starved after a freezing winter. It was in possession of a third head, identity unknown. A shard of Adra was found sticking out of the revenant's chest. The hunters also reported finding a strange collar and bell, but this artifact was never officially catalogued. As for someone took it for themselves. Fior Metavino has disavowed any knowledge of the Revenant. Disavowed? Like Avowed? Like Avowed reference?
Did the two heads take turns, or was this guy twice as hungry?
No, that would be the stomach guy. He probably only had one stomach. Wait, come on. Be for real. Zorb skull and foul eggs. Ay. There's going to be a lot of reading here. You can see it. Judging by the dentition and size of a cephalic crest, this Zorb died in late adolescence or early adulthood. Its partial remains were uncovered in the far west of Dawnshore, not far from the ruins of a large tribal settlement. The accompanying shells were found in the skull, but are too small to be Zorb eggs. It is more likely that they belonged to local avian life, and the Zorb had been eating them around the time of its death. No ceremonial objects or grave goods were excavated in the area, supporting the fear that the Zorb perished by accident. What a bozo. Ulvarno's adventuring gear. Grappling hooks, hammers and axes are among many of the tools carried by adventurers who braved the wild frontier of the living lands. Is that so? This set was found at the bottom of a canyon, held in anger by the Valen explorer Fulvarno, shortly before he gave up on his expedition of the living lands. It is said that he set sail for the eastern reach and never returned. Skeleton of a Dissel, the Sightless. Oh, no wonder he's sightless, his skull's between his legs. He was a watcher, spent his life in a remote hut, blind from birth, navigated with the help of spirits. He walked the entire land, untouched from shore to shore, the only hermit in the living lands known to have died from natural causes. The Emporium honours his memory by displaying him in quiet dignity. Decapitation was not the cause of death, but one of several mishaps during transport of the remains, which should serve as a reminder to secure a coffin when going around a sharp mountain pass. So they grabbed his body, threw it around the mountain pass, had his skull fall off, and display it in the corner of a shop, calling it dignity. Crazy work. Andra's mortar has subsided. Possibilities of explosion that arise from this event are staggering. Thought to what the beloved expedition corps discover. In the meantime, they are busy as the Empire solidifies a foothold in the living lands. Possibility of finally being able to map this untamed wilderness, this fierce frontier, properly stays at the heart of even the youngest apprentice cartographer. As always, we stand ready to put to paper all that our illustrious nation discovers at the behest of our Emperor. Long may he reign. Alright. The tools of a Valian courtesan and spy caught hiding in Paradis. Small dagger, wonderless sage, brass plates worn into the clothing, containing a powder often blush, may also be used to carry powder-based poisons. Jewelry box, carries secret implements and messages. Ornate music box, believed to have been a gift from the spy's target. That person's probably been executed. Consul Hort's deadly chalice. Rumour and mystery surround the Archmage, an undead wizard of unmatched power. During a gathering of the Circle of Archmagi, Consul Hort is said to have offered his peers a drink from his chalice of immortality. Archmage instead gave the goblet to one of his imps who died on the spot. From that day forth, Consul Hort was disinvited from the Circle's annual winter feast. He resented it until his dying day. When he rose after death, he resented it still. His chalice and journals are on loan from the Archmage Tain, who said he would come back for them soon several years ago. Consul Hort's journals are nothing but vulgar rants. Reader beware. Okay, get out the way. Move. Move. Hey, move. Godless pottery. Okay, ceremonial urn, used for transporting liquids or ashes. Vessels for containing and pouring liquids for healing and recreational purposes. Flat bowl, possibly used for communal meals.
Wouldn't want to mix your communal meals bowl with your ashes of the dead bowl.
You never know, Kai. Might add some extra flavour. Black bowl, meals, possibly used as a planting pot or receptacle for bodily waste. Small bottle used to hold perfume and incense. Pitcher for jewels, possibly used for juices or oils. Ancient carafe, unadorned with decoration, or likely used in day-to-day cooking. Huh. Man, you have to have so much to read here. Damn, that frog can be all weird. Ceremonial spittoon used by the godless. What dark rites were committed? What foul humans were expelled into the office of this unholy relic? What malevolent spirit rose up from its fetid mouth, vibrating with evil intent? The Emporium would like to apologise for the barrack and speculative description. This is an ordinary lamp, nothing more. It will retain the plaque in its original state as a cautionary example of what happens to scholars with more imagination than reason. They're mocking the guy who wrote that shit, and so they should. So they should. I'm not reading poetry. I could not care less about poetry.
My shop is in here, envoy.
Yeah, don't worry, man. Take that. Note some trinket recovered near the eastern regions. Sacred object, but to whom? Iconography suggests Rodica. Very old. Perhaps from first Adaran settlers. Did Adaran ships land here centuries earlier than we thought? Curious implications for historical record. Definitely incomplete though. Part of a larger relic. More fragments in the area. Warm to the touch, enchanted. Valuable. Oh, it's mine now. I'll take this too. Yeah, you ain't gonna eat it, were you?
Looking for something?
Yeah, loot. That's a small ass bed. There's no way he can fit in that. Unless he's tiny. I didn't really look at him. Let's take a peek.
I understand a curious spirit, but I promise that region is well mapped.
No, he's average height, man. And you're not fitting in that bed, little bro. Chunk of Ione Prophet and offerings. Discovered a sinkhole. Small piece of the moon came to rest there, surrounded by coins and other valuables. Whatever superstitions they hold remain a mystery. They voiced concerns about unearthing the treasure trove, fearful that an act of irreverence would anger dormant spirits. Nevertheless, the pieces were given a place of honour at the Emporium to commemorate the history of the settlement. No spiritual disturbance has been recorded, though it does have an unusual affinity for spiders. Let's see. The riches of Sovereign Point. Jewellery, precious stones and iron ingots discovered from the mining settlement of Sovereign Point. The fate of the original settlers remain unknown. The longhouse had a prepared feast of meat, mushrooms and cheeses, ruling out starvation as a cause of abandonment. Some believe the settlers succumbed to the madness of isolation, though others dismissed this as speculative. The riches of their mine were not originally intended for historical preservation, but no one would trade in the artifacts or feed off their curse. So we got a few more to look at here. Oh my god. Over to the Tachon, people who live along the banks of the Aqua River on fertile examinable plains. As to prominence in the region, eventual demise. The hands of the commercial people. Even if to examining the role of the Taken's order monks. Believe that transcendence could only be attained by overcoming one's personal vanity, desire for pleasure, and fear of death. To that end, they engaged in pointedly antisocial behaviour, various forms of self-mutilation, and meditation with or consumption of the recently deceased. Ugh, disgusting. I wonder how many of them got that Kuru disease or whatever it is. Your prions start folding incorrectly. The Null Pasco were led by an Anatoly, or Master Warrior, the last of whom was a man named Ixapello, who was charged with protecting his people from the Comatral and other threats. He died before he was able to pass on his secret knowledge. The book dwells on this theory for some time. The author believed it was this one area that gave the Comanche the opening needed to launch their attack. It tried to instigate a popular uprising among his people, but his efforts were unsuccessful. They were too broken by the destruction of their culture to muster much of a defense. The volume concludes with an exhortation for the reader not to mourn Attackant's passing, but to learn what they had to teach, and to teach others in turn. Deadly fungi, or fungi, harvested from Galawain's tusks. Ascension of multitudes on the left. To touch it with bare skin is to invite crippling pain and death. It's believed to have been used in a ritual mass suicide. The fungus gives off a scent similar to ribose and sage in hopes of luring a victim, which collapses upon contact with the fungus and provides ongoing nourishment for its offspring. Right front, Widow's Tear. Found throughout the Living's land, but was seen most often in the caves of Galawain's tusks. Widow's Tear contains a venom that is harmless if ingested, but potentially deadly if used as an injected poison. Often found growing near shallow graves or exposed carcasses. It contains a foul-smelling liquid that can be used as a source of water, depending on one's desperation. Right back, Blue Feather Brush. Nearly identical to the much less deadly witch's hair fungus. The Blue Feather Brush can only be identified by the slightly earthy aroma it exudes when harvested. Mere contact with the skin is harmless, but inhaling the fungus's earthy aroma, even in small doses, can cause shortness of breath, tightness in the chest, and difficulty in maintaining conscious thought. Those stricken by this condition often find themselves stumbling towards caves, cliffs, and small bodies of water, where they collapse and provide nourishment for the fungus in its new location. Ingestion leads to an incredible sense of euphoria, followed by a slow but inevitable death. Now, is it a painful death, or is it just pleasure or euphoria all the way through? Taxidermy Spawling. A young Spawling preserved, donated by the Wardens of Solace. Believed to be either a worker or a very small warrior, the Spawling lived decades ago in a cave in Galawain's tusks. Would have spent its life either carrying heavier objects, or brutally attacking the knees of its foes. Here it stands among the fungus of its natural habitat.
I hope whoever stuffed that covered their nose and mouth.
Why? Why? Did they give out spores that kill you, or make you give birth to more of them? I don't fucking know. Exotic fungi, or fungi. Front, witch's hair. The strands of the strange fungus contain both spores and a light venom meant to deter predators and paralyze insects and small animals, which would then decompose into nutrition for the fungus itself, often crushed and combined with sulfur to create witch mash. A yellow-green paste, often used in small doses, to remove wrinkles from under the eyes of the wealthy and vain. Back left, Magrin's Torch. Often seen in caves near volcanic activity, this ovoid fungus holds small spines inside its bellows-like body. When squeezed, these spikes penetrate the outer membrane and release spores, causing immense pain that could be described as burning. Delicious when properly prepared, and the spines, once carefully removed, can be used as sewing needles or artistic implements. Back right, Blood Pipe. Despite the deadly sounding name, Blood Pipe is quite harmless unless crushed and mixed with boiling salted water. The resulting broth, while delicious, will render adult kifs senseless within a few moments. Regardless, we're believed to use the soup in controlled doses to induce hallucinations or to relax the mind. But the correct recipe for the safe mixture has yet to be discovered. Colourful fungi. Why do I keep saying it like that? Fungi. Platita, a grassland mushroom, named by the Pargunan for its resemblance to their buckwheat cakes. Though common in the early recipes of Sull's Keep, it has become a delicacy due to inhospitable terrain. Chewy when cooked, imparts an unexpected meaty taste. Right, Zorp Goblet. Found throughout the living lands, but especially in winter and early spring along forest floors. Locals report that when dried and ground, they stanch bleeding, and many explorers carry the powder to treat minor wounds. Whale's blood, native to the riverbeds of New Culkin, and the source of as much controversy as Keith neighbours, some naturalists revere it as a powerful hallucinogen. Others report no effect. This researcher questions the standards of their experiments. Fibrous fungi. Biocrown, a hardy cave dweller from Galloway's tusks. Parasitic to insects. Despite its appearance unremarkable to eat, however, the Pargunan claims that it enhances stamina, and they often consume it before battles or long journeys. Enjoys considerable possibility. Can't speak. Enjoys considerable popularity among young warriors for this reason. Marrow sponge on the right, roots in autumn and winter beneath deciduous trees. A wind thought of alien traders who brought it to the republics and made it a culinary trend among the nobility. Best enjoyed with garlic cream, sauce, and a full-bodied red. Mechlin skirt, unique among living lands, fungi for its lack of exclusivity to the terrain. Explorers from Vadaya would recognize it immediately and is known as Nanacotl for travellers from the Ixamital plains. It thrives on tree trunks throughout the region, though the matter of how it came, either to the living lands or from it, remains a mystery. We finally read it all, chat. Yo, Santa.
You're back.
You better be selling
What have you
lockpicks.
found?
Nah, I'm good off that. I don't need that. First of all, you buy them. I don't want you, to be honest. So it breaks down into Adra, which is worth 800, but fans usually sell for 600. Okay. This is all good stuff, but we gotta buy, we have to buy fine unique armor first, so that takes up most of our money, and then we can look at maybe buying materials. We'll see. A little bit disappointed that he didn't have lockpicks, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We could just keep going along here, doing up around here. So how do we get over here? Is it like through here somewhere? Maybe through here? I guess we'll figure that out eventually. Oh, wow. Ow, bitch. That almost killed me.
Found.
Back in the fight.
Man, that hurt. That was a waste of a northern raft. Tell you that much. Come on. Oh. I have enough mana still. Alright, well shit, man.
Another win. But who's counting?
They really thought they could do something right here. Nice base, I guess. Damn it. I'll pass off that for now. We need more lockpicks though, dude. We're constantly starving for lockpicks. It's crazy. You weren't using that, right? All that. I hope not. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all. Oh, silent or check companions to the Paladin Knight. Guide us from one life to the next. Watch over our souls to take a turn around the wheel and see us safely to our next life.
I don't like to hang around Bareth's shrines too long. Just in case.
Why not? Not scared, are you?
Curse my brother, oh Scan, into his own destruction. But see to it that he is punished on the wheel, I beg of you. May he be a beetle in his next life.
Alright, well. I guess somebody hates their brother.
Huh? Oh, God. This job is boring.
For real. That wall interesting to you? I guess it is. Well then. Well, what's all this then, eh? Where's this leading me to? Ah. W lick right there. That's the chest down there, I think. Another reason. I think it's another reason. Alright.
Oh, bless my soul, the Adiran envoy.
Yeah, shut up.
Aethys, forgive me. I don't have much to give.
I'll
The
put it down and
Adiran
I'll take
soldiers
it.
have seized so much. There's little left to buy. Please grant us protection from this plague and whatever else is to come.
Come. Do not come.
Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little workshop.
I've been
Chandlers don't
lockpicks.
get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is good. Better than good.
You run this place by yourself?
I used to have an apprentice. When the Adirans came to our shore, he moved on without as much as a goodbye. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons to stay.
You respected his choice, and that's all that matters, I think. Seems like everyone is fond of Adir in these parts.
Don't take it too personally.
I don't.
Some of us understand you good folk are here to help, and some of us need a little more time.
Imagine how boring this place would be if we all agreed.
The living lands could use a little discipline, that's what I say, and who better to bring it than the Adirans?
Why do you think business is so good?
Well, there was this Aothasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of my work. And the Temple of Andra can't seem to get enough of them. Burning the wick at both ends, I suppose.
What's an Asian priest doing here?
A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary in all the wrong places. Even on these shores, Aethys isn't the most popular deity. Andra is closer to our hearts, always has been.
Where's the Temple of Andra? I'd like to pay my respects.
Probably a good idea. No one cheats death without owing someone a favor. Go up the main road to the Street of the Gods. Eloy, the attendant, is a sweet girl, though a little anxious around newcomers. Don't keep the Lady of Lament waiting now. Unlike Aethys, patience is not one of her virtues.
It's been a pleasure. Should you need anything, find me at the embassy.
With the gods on my side, I won't need to, but I appreciate the invitation all the same. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's Fury. It's growing in a pot just over there. No charge, of course. The Adiran envoy's money is no good here, and never will be.
Don't worry.
Walk a well-lit path. Beeswax is dangerous to find in these parts, but you won't find better in all of Eora. What's your pleasure, envoy? May you walk a well-lit path.
Okay, well, you have fun there. So we've been there. We can't get up there, I don't think.
Welcome to our shrine, envoy.
Your shrine.
Envoy, what is it?
Give me money.
Envoy.
Modica. She's gotten a lot.
What the? Are you crazy? Get down.
You interrupted Kai talking. That's not very cash money of you. All he was saying is that it's gotten a lot more popular since we arrived anyway.
How awful.
What's in chest number 1? Terrible stuff. No matter. No matter indeed. Now, what's over here? Spring berries. Oh, I can just walk into this shit apparently. That was nice to know. Or rather, it would have been nice to know a while back. But here we are.
Not to worry, envoy. We got one of the bastards. We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
Isn't the embassy in an entirely different area?
Persistent little rats, aren't they? We have orders to arrest these traitors, but where's the fun in that? Don't worry, envoy. I'll clean up the mess. The Paradisans will pay for spying on us. Just doing my part. Some corpses don't deserve a grave. The Paradisans will pay.
My friends and countrymen, the envoy's alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Adiran embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, but I no longer understand their motives. Yeeg Wolf.
Pay for spying on us. Some corpses don't deserve a grave.
Oh dear. And you're the one who decided that, I suppose.
Grave. I think I saw bandits enter the Clavager's house. But at the same time, I don't think I care. Just another day. Need some... I could... No.
Incredibly based. take it. Whoever's homeless and lives here though is gonna come back and be awfully upset. But oh well, it's just not my problem. Here's something. I think it's up there. But I don't know if I can get up there. Unless... Aha! For fuck's sake. We need 6 lockpicks now. We have a number of lockpicks we need going up.
Paradis' government in here somewhere.
What's that one? Also needs lockpicks. This road's full of trash. That takes us up into here. I think I'm gonna go back and deal with the crowd first. Into that corner of the area. But then the cistern is up there. Which we might want to end up going into. We could leave the cistern for later once we get the armor maybe. Still need more lockpicks too.
It's a horrible situation all around. It's a horrible situation. It's a horrible situation.
You Adherans are vile!
Thank you.
You Adherans
Thank you,
are
thank you.
vile!
We'll be here forever.
Wish they had a back entrance. Your cronies here aren't popular.
Nice to meet you, Envoy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet.
Envoy.
It's up there.
Is this what it's like to travel through? I can get used to this.
What are you talking about, bozo? You're not even doing anything. What do you mean travel with an envoy? Or envoy?
O great queen that was, have your sway over this new land. May you bring righteousness and justice to these shores and these people. Grant them your justice and vision to enact such laws as may befit a great civilization, and punish those who oppose you. We seek your leadership here, O Queen, and your guidance. Envoy, we're going to do great things here. Envoy, we're going to do great things here.
If you say so.
Envoy, we're going to do great things here.
This city needs discipline. Street urchins would make more respectable militia than this rabble. Envoy? Street urchin. This city needs discipline.
If you say so. Ah. I see the vision for getting up there. Oh. I'm looking over here first. And it's a good thing I did. Alright. Oh shit. That was not my intent. My character did not jump up like I thought she would.
Welcome, Envoy. You look well.
I am well.
Need something? They call them the Living Lands, but things die a lot around here. At least the... Need some... At least... They call them the Living Land
Yeah.
for the Empire.
Maybe they should call it the Dying Lands, right? What are you trying to say? But no, you can get up there. I was been thinking maybe there's an invisible wall, but no, we're good. Nice. Some more equipment to sell. Something up there too. Guess that's our next order of business. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought I saw something red in there. I guess it was just a dot on my screen. Lockpicks. Oh, that's so sad. Oh well. Oh well.
Gawain, I beseech you, turn your eyes to these lands and give our hunters your blessing. Grant them a steady shot and quick fingers. All to your glory. Please excuse me.
See that worn spot? Hunters pet the wolf's head for good luck.
What about... Stop it. Well. What do we have here? This wasn't even what I was going for, I just heard a tingling noise when I jumped up. I could jump down there from here. Or more than that, I could jump up there. I'm not sure what this achieves.
Sometimes I think having money is really about you.
Is that so? I think you have no idea what you're talking about. Just chatting shit. That's what I think. That was not a proper run. There we go. We've already done that one. I'm surprised we made it back over here. We did. Well. It's one way to get down there, I suppose. I definitely took a different route. I would probably ran up there too, I meant, yeah. Oof.
Please be respectful.
It's a big boy.
Of the Queen. Envoy.
Humor me. You've met the Adirian Queen. Does that actually look like her?
No idea. That's what I think about the Adirian Queen now.
I don't like how cozy the Clavager's gotten with the Adirians. That High Inquisitor especially bothers me.
The Clavager's dead.
Give me the spooks. It's like they can see into my soul.
Maybe they can.
Might just. You know the Steel Garrote are solely devoted to Wodica, right? One step out of line,
and what?
Well, I don't know. Anything under the exiled Queen's rule is bound to be harsh. Greetings, envoy.
Do you mind?
Greetings, envoy.
Right, we have nothing to say. Seems. Alright. Nothing in this corner.
Every sailor knows. A gift for Andra and one for Helia too.
Dude, who told you that?
Andra, protect my husband on this journey back to Adir. Please. Bring him safely back to me. Keep the water safe. Or, if he should perish, bring him to these shores in his next life.
Nothing else to say? Alright.
The Huano worship Andra as Ngati. My sergeant fainted the first time she saw their statues.
I've got a statue and fainted. What a bozo. Absolute.
Paradis! Do not be afraid of any plague. With one drop of my miracle elixir, your soul will remain safe.
Sure it will, buddy. Sure it will.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in Third Bourne, the only potion known to protect against the plague. A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it takes to protect yourself against the wretched soul plague. Do not succumb to fear, friends. Protect yourself. Fresh from the finest distilleries in Third Bourne, the only potion known to protect against. Do not succumb to fear. Against this my.
That's what we think about charlatans. I didn't mean to cast the shield buff though.
Safe to say Andra's got a wealthy patron here somewhere.
The yellow shit all over my screen is not appreciated.
Grant us your strength, so we may overcome adversity as the wave overcomes the shore. Very bold of you to take the burdens of others. I hope they serve you well.
Me too.
Welcome to the Temple of Andra.
The statue is clipping through the bowl.
We don't have a gift bearer at this temple, but if you'd like, you can leave your burdens here.
No thanks, I'm good.
Andra guide your. Have you enjoyed your? Feel free to Andra guide your steps.
I'm good. I mean, if someone else wants to put their burdens there, then sure, I'll take them. But other than that, no, I'm good. This has the system in it. Alright, let's take a little look inside.
To the temple.
Temple of Andra. Andra, Nagati, Lady of Lament, Mother. When you called so many godlike back to their divine source, many were spared, passed over. What say you to those of us who remain? Are we to carry out some great deed in your honour? Are we to live our lives as mere mortals deprived of your love? Or are we to await the day when we too are called home? Instead of the pinnacle of Yukezo, I felt closer to the gods than ever before. Now, I could not feel more distant. Tekahu, master of water shaper. Damn, he's a waterbender. System key. The sea and her love. The sea behold her love, shining bright from on high. She bade him come down from his palace in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, so she took a peace into her heart, and all who saw her grief that day sleep in her bosom still.
Hail and well met, envoy. I knew that our paths would cross eventually, if not so suddenly.
What made you think that?
You were killed, and yet here you stand. Clearly the gods are working through you.
No, I am the god.
You're finding admirers everywhere.
I am honored to stand in your presence. You serve a higher calling, just as I do.
Perhaps.
The Living Lands is closer to the gods than any other part of Aora. That's what my prayers have told me. Now, if you don't mind, I must attend to my duties. Remember your faith, for the gods have entrusted us with a higher purpose. Farewell, envoy. Praise Andra, goddess of the forgetful sea. Pray with God. Praise.
The local militias lads at the best of times, which these are not.
I have no idea where we get that key. Maybe it's a future quest. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Alright. Has to be a future quest, which is fine with me. Break. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. I'm gracious like that, I will take those things. But I won't let them just litter and clutter around the map. Imagine falling down there and being stuck forever. Interesting. Shining blue.
Militia headquarters. Stay on their good side, and we won't have to go in.
But I'm going in, so, you know, it is what it is. Trying to see if there's anything up here. Just this one chest. And I'll take it. Yes, I will. Banana, banana, banana. Well, I was for sure I was taking 4 damage there.
I don't mind the Adherent squadrons in town, but those steel Garrote soldiers being here give me the creeps.
Those steel Garrote are going around crowing about justice, as if this is their city. Need something? Need something?
Maybe it is their city.
Gods, these warlike bastards are oppressive, telling me to straighten up at my post. Why don't you all just leave us alone? Why don't you all just leave us alone?
Bro's whining. God, no.
Ugh, adherents. I can get this cheaper on the mainland. Then go home. When's Adir going to realize we do things differently here?
It was kind of funny.
I swear, if those Wodekin extremists come sniffing around again...
Alright, nothing else to say. It's up here. And then we'll go inside the headquarters, I suppose.
Don't forget to dust your shoes off.
I'm not dusting my shoes off, little bro. God. The midwife's memoirs. Okay, little song. This was our last verse. Damn, died in childbirth, eh? Shit. Father scorned me and abandoned me for it. My town's midwife and adherent of Hylia raised me as their own. When I came of age, I learned that Hylia visits us on the screams of women in childbirth. When a woman dies giving life to a child, his soul is carried away and reborn as an avian attendant of Hylia's court. Through the miracle of the Queen of Birds, my mother has been with me, watching over me my whole life. I wear the fetish charms of the Cloud Singer. The bird I dreamt my mother became. My feathery trinkets look gaudy and unbecoming, but it is a signal to women in need that I am a trained midwife, blessed by Hylia, and live in every note of life's song. The Queen of Birds wills us to shepherd new life into the world, and not as the gods so often desire, to end it. A follower of Maegrin once mocked my faith, saying I worship paintbrushes and birds, little things beneath the gods. I do not resent the other gods and the brutal necessities that they must oversee, but it is not language, love, the arts and creativity that which separates us from simple beasts. Hylia allows us to rise above our savage, feral selves. I am often amused that upon seeing our holy areas, visitors frequently ask, "This is nice, but where's the real Temple of Hylia?" Perhaps they think hallowed ground requires oppressive stoneworks and ceilings that hide the sky. They do not realize the Bird Queen stands not on ceremony. She makes herself manifest in the music of birds and in beauty of the ubiquitous open sky. Hylia prefers to worship of 2 children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us and yet so much. We are charged to live every note of life's song. It surprises me how many fail to embrace this divine calling. Well, good for them, I suppose. Oh my god. The Temple of Andra has been busy of late. No surprises there. People turn to the gods in times of hardship, and hardship is the one thing we have in abundance. Poor Elo. She must be working long hours. I haven't seen her leave the temple in days. The godlike have vanished. Once a rare sight, they are yet rarer today. Let us pray for those few who remain, walking Eora in search of answers. Embrace them, forgive them, most of all, cherish them. Once they are gone, we may never see their like again.
Oh my, merciful gods! You're the inspiration I've been looking for. Please, allow me to memorize your sacred features. Let me burn them into my unworthy eyes and dash them upon the canvas.
Who's for him, staring off into the distance.
Yes. Yes! Oh, I came on too strongly, didn't I? Oh, ruined the painting I haven't even started. Curse me for a fool. Helia blessed me with the gift of artistic expression, but that's no excuse for rudeness. Oh, please, accept my apology.
Rude? I was going to warn you not to trip over yourself.
I can paint a grotesque beauty or a beautiful grotesquerie, and yet there is little beauty to be found in these dark times.
You can paint me if that will help.
Alas, the subject cannot pity the artist.
We already
but
posed.
you give me hope that beauty can be found.
Okay.
And so, I will seek it out again. Farewell, my friend.
Paradis just wouldn't be Paradis without people like him.
It's almost as if my stat check to pose just didn't matter.
Savor this life, my friend, for you are a living work of art. Mwah!
What the fuck are you drawing?
I could never capture such beauty. Ugh. Savor this life. I could never capture such
Well, you have
beauty.
fun with that. I'm moving on. I see you've drawn Kai.
Andra, save me. These Adirans sure are demanding. I hope this lockdown ends soon. I'd like to go visit my cousin's farm. Those Stilgarrote soldiers worry me. With the Claverger dead and the city in lockdown? What if the Adirans take over?
Yeah, what if? That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Oh no.
Hail.
Hail Sifis. Let me just take a little look in the back room. And there's nothing in here. Just fine, I guess. Alright.
Hail.
What have you got?
Welcome to my
You ever lived here long?
Have I? Yeah, I've lived here my entire life. So did my parents and their parents before them.
Or did your ancestors come here originally?
Couldn't tell you. Been so long the family's forgotten. Don't really care, honestly.
Tell me about the militia.
We keep the city safe as best we can. Happy?
Alright, have lockpicks for me, will you? Or is that too much to ask for? Why would I buy this? You have nothing I want, to be honest with you. I was hoping you'd have like lockpicks and stuff, but you don't. You don't. You don't. That's really sad. Let's go explore this side of things over here. There's one more merchant and hopefully they will have lockpicks. The only problem is we need 6. And I doubt he's going to have 6. He may have 3 at most, if we're lucky. Alright, so we have a choice here. I think we go up. I think we go into there.
I remember the family who lived there. I really thought they'd make a go of it.
And here? Yeah. I suppose,
So quiet, you almost wouldn't know you're still in Paradis.
I thought, oh, thank you. Money. I like money.
Sorry, Envoy. The Clavager's estate is closed. Move along.
City's a dangerous place for an Adiran. Better watch yourself. Gods, what happened to your face? It's like a nightmare come to life. City's a dangerous place for an City's dangerous.
Clavager's dead. Take your business elsewhere. The Clavager's dead. The Clavager's dead.
Alright.
Take your business elsewhere.
Is there really no way for me to break in? Has to be.
Shame a perfectly good house has to sit around empty.
Has to be a way to break in. Maybe a future side quest. Maybe even this will take us over here. I don't know. There has to be like a future quest. Maybe it's the main quest, maybe it's a side quest. I have no idea. I have no idea. There's no way to break in that I can see. Oh well. Oh well.
I know I feel safe with the guard presence around here.
Well, maybe you're the only one then.
Don't sign any petitions, no matter what anyone says.
Aww.
I had a guy ask me whether dreams had a taste here once.
Crazy work. Alright, I'll come back to you. I'm not ready to speak to you just yet. We've almost fully explored this place. Next will just be a matter of getting the lockpicks to pick those 2 chests and maybe buying some fine armor, even though it's not really the one we wanted. And then we'll go out and quest them then. Yeah.
I'm telling you, that so-called Watcher is a fraud.
But she knew things about me. Things that I didn't even know. Excuse me, are you going to see the Watcher?
What's the plan?
Oh, good. Maybe you could help us settle a disagreement. My friend and I are metaphysical philosophers, and we have hit a bit of a snag.
If you want to run, now's our chance.
I say Watchers are a hoax, and he says Watchers are magical, all-knowing windows into the afterlife.
Many Watchers prey on the gullible, but the real ones are unforgettable.
I think that means we're both right. It's a philosophical success.
That's not the point of philosophy, but fine. Whatever you say.
Thank you for your perspective, Envoy. We'll trouble you no more.
You ever meet people who have too much free time on their hands?
Why yes, of course I know him. He's me.
Whew, philosophy is a tiring business. I hardly have the stamina for it. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. The argument is its own reward.
So you're a debate pair.
May your soul be healthy. It doesn't matter who's...
Clarity of mind and spirit to you, Envoy. So long as truth is the aim of debate, it does not matter whether one wins or loses. A spirit of curiosity is good, but a spirit of discernment is better. If only Phaeton realized that. Clarity of mind. A spirit of curiosity
Okay,
is
you guys
good,
have
but a
fun.
spirit of discernment is better. If only Phaeton
I'm gonna go to the merchant
God.
last. No, we'll go
I hope
next.
she can help. Please. Hear my prayers. Please. Please.
We'll go to the merchant now,
Hear my prayers.
and then we'll work our way around there. There's something up there.
Only the finest here. You'd agree if you saw where it came from.
You better have lockpicks.
An Adiran? Come to see my wares? Well, don't I feel blessed?
Why is that?
Your kind don't go scrounging in alleys every day, do you? The Empire doesn't have much of an interest in people like me.
And who might you be?
Where are my manners? Name's Cutty. I'm a trader of lost things.
You better have
They
lockpicks
come
then.
my way, I peddle them for people like you to find.
Sounds like a fancy way of saying your offense to me.
Now wait, you don't need to jump straight to shutting me down. I'm sure we can work with each other. What's your voice? Sveth? Coin?
Not hurting anyone. I can look the other way for the price.
By all means, take some silver. I knew you could be reasonable. Now that that's taken care of, can I help you find anything?
Maybe some lockpicks. You have one lockpick, are you kidding me? I'll take it, but like, come on man, lock in. Get some better shit than this. I mean, I guess we could buy that. I don't really want to. It's just not ideal, but yes we could, if we need to.
As long as there's people in the city, there's merchandise to be found and sold.
I was hoping there'd be like a unique robe or something, but no luck, it seems. Is anything even up here? I'm not seeing anything. I mean, it is a little bit bright, but whatever. Whatever indeed.
I don't understand. How do you cure a sick soul anyway?
Well, my Henry, he did like spells and shit. And a little bit of what was it? What was it? Dried something chamomile. That was it.
Am I supposed to meditate or something? She didn't make any sense. She told me to go see a man about a cure. She said he had an elixir. This isn't what the healer said it would be like. Am I supposed to meditate or something? She didn't make any sense.
Yeah, charlatans be like that, man. Oh, I can get up here. Interesting. Why did you just moan like that, man? That's crazy.
They say a strong soul can withstand this dream scourge. She'll see that mine's healthy, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course you will. I've nothing to worry about.
This is taking ages. Are you having strange dreams too?
No.
Are you having strange dreams too?
What's taking so long? What's taking so long?
I guess I better go find out. What's inside, I think?
Watch your seesaw. Watch your nose on.
Yeah, well, you have fun with that, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and loot your shop first. If you don't mind.
The Watcher can provide the answers you seek. Come closer, please.
In a second. Velma stands in front of a drink tray. What could possibly convince me to give her up? Oh wait, is this just like a play? A script? I think it might be. I have no idea what that's going on about. I think it's like a play. But an in-game play.
Your soul, envoy. Your very soul is in danger. The Watcher can see it. The Watcher knows. An envoy. A godlike. Two destinies come together. How curious.
How is my soul in danger?
The Watcher can see into your soul. The Watcher knows. There is a soul plague descending onto the city, godlike. A plague that will endanger you.
Yeah, this person's a fraud.
See that your soul may still be saved. A gracious soul you have. A wealthy soul.
I'm not giving you money. You speak with such vagueness that to wonder anyone falls for this slop.
The Watcher does not peddle slop. The Watcher provides deliverance from this soul plague. The Watcher must eat to help godlike. The Watcher asks for little in return.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
The Watcher thanks you, envoy. The Watcher will pray that the gods protect your soul.
That's it.
Gods protect you, envoy. Gods protect you, envoy.
The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
Alright, I mean, shit, that was like useless, really. Yeah, it looks like that's not gonna get uncovered. That's fine. So we need to go get more lockpicks. I don't remember which merchants had them, so we're just gonna quickly run through them and look. We need 5 more lockpicks to be precise.
Geistes.
I found this amulet with your name on it.
I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggerta gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it.
You can prove to Dagger that you never tossed it away.
Perhaps. Or perhaps our ship has sailed. Regardless, I'll know I have it. And that's enough for now.
What's it worth?
It's priceless to me, friend, but almost worthless to anyone else. But I can offer a small reward. A finder's fee, if you will.
Yeah, take it.
How can I even thank you? You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
I have no idea what we just gave that guy. As long as it's not the amulet I was wearing. It's not. So that's fine with me. Got any lockpicks? Don't have lockpicks. What are we gonna do with you, man?
Protect that.
Lockpicks? Yes. We need 2 more. Oh, even you have a fine quality armor, eh? Crazy work. Absolutely diabolical, that is.
Tell me, it was you who found the amulet, yes?
I did, yes, and the body of a convicted smuggler. I can't even remember finding this.
Huh. Typical of this place. Nothing is ever lost that can't be purchased at markup from the black market. Now I have some apologies to make. I can't say I'm thrilled about that. But maybe things can get better between us. With time. And abundant beverages.
I can't remember where we found it at all. You don't have any lockpicks. So we'll take a peek in here. Apothecary shop. I don't think the apothecary sold lockpicks. Like, I suppose we could start from the side and work our way down. I think it's time we bought one of those pieces of all armor too. Just to get it out the way and done. Then we'll go to camp and talk to Kai. And then we'll take stock of our inventory, dismantle and sell as necessary. And we'll start questing then. Yo, bitch.
The pleasure is all mine.
Yeah, no, you didn't have anything. Which isn't great. Right. Merchant District next. Oh, didn't see that. Alright. So heavy, I don't know, I don't really want heavy armor. Maybe this looks kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you might buy that one. There's nothing else. Could get this. Again, it also depends on if this woman is selling any. Ah. Well. Yeah, I think that's the move. I think we have to. I think this is the best way to do it. Okay, we got it. That looks pretty decent. Yeah. Okay. That's the way we do it. That's the way we roll. Here, is it just me? think my ears are just playing tricks on me. Alright. Liviana's Clinic and Shantytown. Shantytown merchants, maybe? They have lockpicks. Although I don't think either of these guys did they? I'm not sure. Guess we'll check. We still need more, really.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Phew, must be slipping.
You just look like a drunken dwarf to me. Seen 1,000 of you roaming back home in Adir.
Well, good for you guys, I guess.
Whoop.
Nah. Oh.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Isn't that the best time to strike?
Right. Take another sip of Makul. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Let's see how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Your friend looks like he has this well under control.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
I've only ever heard of Widow's Kiss using injected venom. Drinking it should be safe as water.
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
You'll survive, as long as you run away. Now.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods.
The placebo effect.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Dumbass. What the hell just happened? Okay.
You'll be okay. Just get it all out, Colburn. You'll be okay. Just get it all out, Colburn.
Alright. Yo, Marius, what's up?
That was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job.
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
I already know that the killer is from Paradis.
Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Makul. Don't you worry.
A lumber term for a casual friend. I see. New companion. Knows the best hunter and wilderness guide in the Living Lands. Marius has lived all over the Living Lands, but there's no place he truly calls home. Marius uses ancient parkour and stealth and survival techniques to gain the advantage over his foes, trapping them in gripping binds or disappearing from sight to ambush them with a silent attack. His senses are attuned to detect threats and objects scattered across the Living Lands. Oh. We can have 2 companions at once? That's...
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
Smell that salty air. Home. This is one of...
Between tensions in the city.
I don't like how those militia... This is one of the few towns where it's almost safe. I don't like how...
Alright. That's actually surprising to me, but let's see what we got here. He has 2 points. What's his passive? Deal bleed accumulation. Okay, that's cool. Marius's attack slows any hit enemies. Nah. Marius's attacks reduce enemy damage reduction. I think that's what I want. I think we can get them all, but we will... I think Marius will just go like all in on this. Well, actually no, we'll get constriction roots. Or we can do grasping roots, and then constricting roots, and then thorny roots. That seems like a good deal. Maybe we do that.
Nothing like the smell of...
Find the Watcher. So we have Liviana's clinic and maybe 2 merchants in Shantytown. But I don't think Liviana's clinic sells lockpicks. Just, I don't know, I can't remember how many more we need. I don't even know where they are in here. Somewhere around. Fuck knows. We need more.
Yep.
Nah, I didn't think so. Alright, let me go to Shantytown. And then if not, we can go to camp. Maybe that'll reset the merchants that sell lockpicks. I think I saw someone say it takes 3 in-game days. So we could just go to camp like 3 times and hopefully that will do it. Let us... Oh, we might only be able to have 2 companions at once actually. That's fine, I guess. Oh well. It's false, yeah, it's more than fine. 2's enough. Do you sell lockpicks? No. Surely the other guy does. Surely.
No one tops my price.
What's going on with your face, man? It's all like fucked up and shit. Aha. Perfect. I think we have enough lockpicks now. Let's go back into Hightown. Open those 2 chests. And then we'll make camp, talk to Kai and Marius. And then from there, we'll take stock of inventory. And then we can go questing. We'll have achieved my goal of exploring all of Paradis. Banana. Actually, I think this way is quicker. At least for one of them it is. It's quick for both. Jump over here. Yeah, we have enough. I thought it took 3. We had enough to begin with. Oh well, surplus is better. So we get the other one. Open sesame. W. Alright. Let's see. We are finished here. I think it is time to set up camp. We'll speak to Kai, Marius, sort out our inventory, and then we'll see what we're doing. Alright, slash. That breaks all down to an Adra and hardwood branch. Yeah, so dismantling these would be for the best. +1 resolve. I think we can sell that shit. I'll take this back and sell the ones we don't want. Oh, we're over encumbered now, but that's fine. Yeah, whatever, man. I don't care. Let me save first. Dismantle. Alright. This needs tanned hide. Oh, we can get a shit ton of tanned hide. The only problem is...
If you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind.
So what level do we need for level 8? Okay, we're not going to get that for a while. It might be better to spend resources to upgrade our shit now, rather than, you know, waiting around. The manual save. So this needs hardwood branch and highly talon. Okay. Maximum of 12 can be crafted. That might let us get up to like fine quality +3. Maybe. What does it look like? Exceptional. It doesn't change at all. So it needs 12 just to get to there. Ah. Awakened Adra. Or... And Admiral's weird. It would take a lot to get up to here. Man, look how... That's a massive... Okay. The ability cost is almost non-existent at legendary +3. Tanned hide and highliest talon. No, not you. Or maybe. So it takes 20 highliest talon to get exceptional quality wand. But if we did that, wouldn't that mean we would get an exceptional quality unique wand once we find it? And from there we could dismantle this and get like a bunch of shit back? No? Because what do we get for dismantling this right now? One hardwood branch. That's crazy. So we only get one hardwood branch for dismantling that. I don't know. Oh, wait, how? Okay. I want to do it. Because we don't really need Paradis and ladders right now, right? I mean, maybe if we do quests, maybe we can get enough XP to get level 8. And then we just avoid uniques while we're doing that, maybe? That would be pretty cool. Because then, if we get level 8, we can potentially craft, like, quite a few bit more of that, right? Yeah. And craft 12 of these. We can craft 36 of them, which is crazy work. That's nowhere near enough for what we need though. Honestly, that exceptional robe looks kind of cool. I wonder what a legendary robe looks like. Kind of mid. Maybe it looks a lot better in person. So that would take 48 tanned hides. And we can only make 36.
Keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana.
Yeah?
I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
I don't agree with my country's laws against Hilliard's parsley.
I didn't mean to assume. Still, you wouldn't have been the first to blindly follow orders. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
How long have rebels been active in Paradis?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
And they've been wary of Ambassador Higlard bringing Adrian laws and Adrian blades.
And the Stilgarrote.
Yeah.
Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Probably not. Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Tell me.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradis is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
It sounds like her efforts just turning people against it here.
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes.
I've got questions about you.
Should I?
Let's talk about Dawnshaw.
What do you want to know?
This is a little bit confusing. Let's get your thoughts on our other companions.
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip.
There you are.
Okay, who do you want to know about?
Well, how long have you known Marius?
Long enough that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on. So, if he burns the stew one evening, maybe don't mention it.
Let's see. Hold on. Nothing new there. So you two are friends? He sure likes to give you a hard time.
That's just how he shows affection. He's deeply loyal to people once he gets to know them, and he likes companionship more than he lets on. He just has a funny way of showing it. I think he left Gallowayne's tusks suddenly, and under unfortunate circumstances. He's never spoken directly about it, but that's what I put together, and it explains a lot. Losing home, losing the people who gave you a sense of yourself, it leaves a mark. But don't tell him I told you that. Seriously.
It's difficult to get to know him. He doesn't really open up. Just fine.
Give him time, and don't rush the process.
I haven't even spoken to him
Think
once
of
yet.
him like a skittish little cub. He just needs to get used to you, but he'll come around once he does. Definitely don't tell him I said that.
He's right there. What do you think about me?
Okay, but only if you let me turn that question around once I've answered you.
That's fair.
I think you've been trusted with a nearly impossible task. When we first met, I thought that was because you made some powerful enemies back home. But as I've gotten to know you, I think that if anyone can stop the Dream Scourge, it's you. At the end of the day, I'm proud to fight alongside you. And there you have it. Your turn now.
You're trustworthy and reliable. No matter what we get into, I know I can count on you.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say. I don't mean to be rude. That's just more praise than I've probably earned. Enough about me, right?
What's something else?
Sure.
You mentioned training together?
Yeah. I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
Let me think about it.
You know where to find me?
I want to save.
Listen.
Something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? Yeah, sure.
Let's talk. As if Bareth didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
I do that sometimes.
What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
From the beginning, I left my body. My soul was pulled towards Adra.
Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time.
They're drawn to Ada. That's why it's so common in animancy equipment.
That makes sense. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next?
My soul traveled through the beyond, a part of it anyway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
It was beautiful, full of otherworldly light and sound, a place of pure essence.
Well, that sounds kinda nice. What did you see there?
Randy encountered someone there.
Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it?
It's the same voice I heard in Beaidra and Strangle Ruth.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention.
Real.
So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I don't know. I need to understand more about them first.
That's wise. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat.
Thanks.
At least you have a sense of humor about it. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
Yep. There's something you want to ask? Just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
Animancers have tried to unlock the secrets of the soul for centuries. No one's found a way to do that.
That doesn't stop them from trying, I guess. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
Alright.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Save.
It's nice to take a break. Yeah. Have you just...
You put a lot of power into your attacks when learn how to hit harder with mine. So, what's this though? So, this will give us 2 points in max HP. This will give us 2 points into might. And this will give us 1 point in both. I'm gonna do this one. I want to learn how to hit hard with mine. I want 2 points into might. That'll be a massive increase for us.
It's all about using your weight. Here, I'll show you. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
Let me see. Nice. I don't know if the attributes end at base 15 or just in 15 in general. We will see. Well, that is actually really helpful for us. That means we have a lot more points overall to play with than I initially thought we would. We could potentially end up with 15 in 3 stats and pretty decent amount in another one. I don't know. No, because I think the next level's 30. So we are currently level 6. So we have 24 more points to get from leveling up. 24, alright. So 4 would be 10 might. 15. Okay. So I'm thinking 15 might, 10 dexterity, 10 perception, and put the rest in intellect. But then the only reason why I'd even put it into intellect is for role-playing purposes of my character being the 6th smart mage, right? Now let's say there's 3 more companions. That's 6 more points, which is pretty nice. That means we could get a second stat to 15 with an. This means we could have 2 15 stats, a 10 stat, and a whatever stat, right? Maybe like 7. I don't know. I forgot the numbers. I didn't hold them in my head. That works for me. So if that works like that, I think 15 here, 15 here for max crit chance and range, 10 here for attack speed, which beyond a certain point doesn't really matter because we're going to run out of stamina, right? And then the rest for intellect, for the purpose of role-playing a smart mage, right? That's what I'm thinking, end game. And then obviously we also have bonuses that we can get from gear, I think. I also give attribute points bonuses, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the game mentions something like that. And there might even be even more points that we can get from like other quests and rewards and stuff, who knows. So I'm actually really happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and do yet another save there. And I want to speak to Marius.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nimdude like Kai.
Idiot or jackass, often used in a friendly manner. Let's see. Kai said you knew each other from before.
Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradis, too. They say I'm the best there is.
Are the living lands that dangerous?
The wilds here are dangerous even in the best of times, which these most certainly are not. Not to mention there are parts of the island you can't get to without me. Not that you'd want to go there anyway.
Oh, but I do.
Yeah, anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
No, that's it.
Right.
Do you have any tips for surviving in Dawnshore?
Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that.
Is there anything interesting out there?
Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got herself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Let's see. Honestly, not much out here you need to worry about. Bears, Zarups, spiders, bandits. You want to make your camp look larger and scarier than it is. Keep a fire going, make a lot of noise, hide most of your food. Bears, spiders, and Zarups usually won't attack if they don't think it's worth the trouble. Act like you're tougher than they are. Now, bandits, that's something else. I'd rather run into a bear than one of them any day.
Okay.
Word is the hunting in the Strangleroot has been a lot better since someone cleared out the diseased bear that lived out there. I never hunt out there, but a lot of people owe someone a word of thanks and a half a jug of Wodak.
What's Wodak? Potent alcohol. Okay. Make it a full jug and we're talking.
That was you. Gods, you should have led with that information. Actually, better keep it to yourself. You don't want thumb-chested Nimdudes coming after you like the ones who come after me. Let's see.
Any tips?
If you can make a rope, you can make a net and get yourself some fish. The rough seas make fish stay close to shore most of the time. You want to look in the fish's eyes when you catch it. Cloudy eyes, toss it back. Clear eyes, can't lose. When you're cleaning them, check their swim bladder for worms. Always. You don't want that kind of awful night. Trust me. And always give them a little pinch to make sure they're not a shape-shifted wizard or something. Happens more than I'd like.
Anything interesting?
I've been traveling with you. What could I have heard? Let's see. Honestly, there isn't much to survival in Dawnshore. Things get rough, run to Paradis. They have walls and guards for a reason. I've been traveling... Let's see. Honestly, there isn't much...
Okay, we've exhausted all that dialogue. What can you tell me about Dawnshore?
Lovely place, as the Living Lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradis isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the Living Lands. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Let's see.
I've been trees, rocks, water, dirt. Enjoy it. Oh, gods. Get out there. On. No.
Alright, we've exhausted all his dialogue.
Right. Good talk.
That's all his dialogue done. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all this in my inventory. And then my stash, I mean. And then from there, we can either sell it or dismantle it. Our choice. And we will continue avoiding uniques until level 8, where I can get that scavenger upgrade to craft materials for better. We'll keep these in our inventory because we can sell them. This is all fine to me. We'll keep this, but I don't know if I'll ever equip it again. We'll see. We shall see. So, one more new save, and then we'll rest and exit here. And then I'm gonna take stock of where we're up to. Oh.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
You can speak to me in dreams too.
The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down? Suppose its death had a kind of beauty.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
The bear was sick. There was nothing I could do.
Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Alright, what would you have done?
Birth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end.
Doesn't answer the question, but okay.
Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Interesting conversation. And I'm going to do yet again another manual save. So... We do need more lockpicks, but we can figure that out later. if we run out. I think we are ready to just explore. We need to still avoid the uniques, unfortunately, because I want to hit level 8 and get that. And then we'll upgrade our shit. And just try and maximize the resources we can get. I'm still kind of hoping we find a unique wand. And then we can dismantle that non-unique wand and upgrade our unique wand. Yeah. I don't know, unless we upgrade our Grimoire to excellence, and then maybe that will give us an excellent unique wand, maybe. We'll see. Let me check my journal, see what we got. We've got quite a lot. Let's see. Okay. Alright. I think we're gonna go from here and make our way over to here and then go to Castle's Folly. And then we'll wrap around this side. Up to around here, I guess. And then we'll probably ignore this and go over here. And just do this last. We'll see. We'll see. For now, let me come over here. We've finally done everything we need to do. To just explore. And soon we'll have all the preparations we need for min-maxing. If we can put ourselves in a position where we can go into the next zone with like an excellent wand and an excellent Grimoire, we will be cooking. Right. We've been up there, right? But anyway, I think this is a good place to end the recording. We've been recording for 2 hours, we've done a lot of dialogue, done a lot of exploring. We did the camp. Right? So I think this is a good place to end the video. So with that in mind, watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch will help even more. Regardless, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.